Philippine peso was $40, 40 pesos per dollar during the last term of Arroyo, and during Roy Aquino's era, it was $42 pesos per dollar. But since the Duterte started their government, US dollar started to hike up. Now it is 52 pesos, 52 plus pesos per dollar. Why it is US dollar is weaken and almost 25% decline compared to last year of Roy Aquino, because Arroyo's anti-American and pro-China policy. Western invest is outflux from Philippines. They stopped to invest in the Philippines. Even they sold bond stocks, and some factory they stopped and going out of Philippines. That's the reason. So, kulang ng US dollar in the Philippines, pero it's hike. President Duterte said world hegemony will be taken over by China, but I don't think so. Many people said 2018 China's GDP will be bigger than US GDP, but it did not happen. Americans' GDP is economy is strong. Chinese economy is based on debt. Chinese economic boom is based on debts. The debts great wall of debts of China. Their debt is $40 trillion as of now. $40 trillion is statistic of 2016, maybe now more than. And foreign exchange reserve is $30 trillion, but it is not cash. It is all invested in US treasury bond. They cannot sell it at once. Once they need money, they cannot sell. Even though it can be possible, they lost money compared to first invest, because treasury bond interest will be hike because of their selling. So they will sell low price. Actually, China collected US dollar from American market, not only American market, all over the world, through unfair trading. China government provide materials for the manufacture very low price, lower than original price, so that they can sell, export, more vitalize their export. Afterward, they return to government with their profit. That is already unfair. That is one thing of unfair trade. Second unfair trading is government artificially lower yuan's exchange rate so that more vitalize their export. Now America start economic world. America has no export to China, a little portion only. So obviously China will be rules in this world. And now obvious China's GDP is not number one. Still US GDP, total GDP is number one, and China GDP is number two. According to history, Great Britain has hegemony before US get hegemony. US GDP was bigger than Great Britain in 1877, but 70 years after, about 70 years after 1944, US get take over of hegemony over the world. Still, Great Britain found the world key currency until US dollar take over in 1944. Even though US GDP is bigger than Britain, and that's only economic aspect. But let's say military power. Once they make war in South China's Western Philippine Sea, China military will be collapsed within 1 hour or 3 hours. Without war, world hegemony will not take over. Furthermore, America has a lot of energy boom now. They can provide self-sufficiency in energy, gas, and oil. During the World War II, Hitler's German and Japan was not defeated, but they lacking of energy, oil. That's the reason why they cannot expand. Same as China has not enough oil, they have to import it from the sea. They cannot endure. China have planned to challenge to take over their hegemony of US. That's why they have planned to save provider of energy from Middle East. They make one belt and one road. That is, they make Silk Road. They have construction of energy tube underground through Middle East, Mid Asia, Central Asia to Middle East, but it is blocked by America, and it is blocked by the conflict of Middle East. It is not easy, but America has self-sufficiency of oil and gas. They don't need imports. America is world most oil production country and world most gas production country. They have enough gas and oil under their land. It can be last 600 years. So China's dream will not come true. So it's wrong. So now, because of anti-American policy, US dollar is expensive in the Philippines until now. Afterward, it will not be restored because US will hike their interest rates from now. All of the world US dollar will be collected to the US.